Okay, so this is Jenny, who's just come and done the permanent makeup startup course with Katy. So Jenny, what do you currently do at the moment?
I am an estate agent.
Okay.
I've been in the job for 12 years.
Yep.
Same company.
And you're quite high up in the estate agency as well, aren't you?
Yeah, quite high up, associate director, managing various staff members, and loved it up until this point, and I still do, but I'm ready for the next challenge in my life.
Yeah.
And I want to get out of the corporate world. I want to get out of working for someone and work for myself.
Well, because you're very driven and motivated, and I guess when you are working for somebody else, they're the ones that get a certain amount of those rewards, I suppose.
Exactly, the rewards, and you've always got someone sort of overshadowing you to say do and don't. I want me to be the boss. To say this is how I want to run my business. And
set your own targets, I suppose.
Exactly, and this is how I want to deal with people, and just be free to make my own decisions in what time I start work, how many hours and how many days, whether that be 7 and 24 hours a day, but I want to be doing it for me. And I want to be doing something that people want. Being an estate agent, people use you out of necessity, not because they want to use you. And the people that are coming for the permanent makeup, they are so excited, and seeing the transformations over this training course, like these women that, like, wow, you can see confidence radiating from them, going from having no eyebrows at all to having the most beautiful eyebrows, the most natural eyebrows, and they're so happy, and that makes me so happy. And I just want to be doing something that people enjoy, and be around happy people and meet all different types of people, because I'm now in my job now, I'm just really just managing people rather than meeting lots of different people. And I've always been quite artistic. My mum's in the beauty industry, has a very successful business.
She's sort of grown up around it a little bit as well, even though you've been in a different industry yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And I've seen how successful she is and how happy she is. And like I say, I'm not saying I haven't enjoyed my career, but I'm ready to do my own career rather than... and
be in control of it a bit more. And what made you decide, obviously permanent makeup was potentially a natural fit with your mum owning a salons and growing up around that, even though you're not sort of in that industry, but what made you sort of decide to train with Katy, I suppose? Yeah,
well, I did see Katy's Rich House, Poor House programme, and I was absolutely blown away by what she did with Nadine, but also I was then like, permanent makeup, I didn't even realise it was such a big thing, and so I started looking into it, and I started looking into just the industry in itself, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. I couldn't stop thinking about the business side of it, but also the actual makeup side of it. And so then I wanted to go and get my own eyebrows done, and then I realised how good they can look, and how...
And then you seek that one of Kate's students, I think, to see what she's like.
So I went and I found one of Katy's previously trained students and got my eyebrows done with her, learnt a bit about Katy, and just from all of the information that you sent me, Paul, when I first inquired, it just was a no-brainer to go with the very best in the industry, and also someone who's very focused on natural look. I've always been put off prior by social media and the way that some girls have their makeup and their eyebrows,
big filters and all that sort of stuff.
Also, like big slugs on their faces, and, but actually, what Katy has taught me is that it's all about making someone feel natural, defined, but natural.
Using their own features, I suppose, and enhancing them,
and just...
Well, in fact, your mum even came and had hers done, didn't she?
Did. It was amazing to have my mum here. She was just... because she's just so supportive, and she's my best friend, so to have her with me in this massive change in my life, and to see what I could create on her face was just phenomenal. She did not think she could have eyebrows like that ever again, and she's always had her eyebrows tattooed, and had been put off of natural hair strokes from stories she's been told, but we were able to show her that she literally now looks like she's got hairs. When she stood up, she said, I feel like they're going to blow in the wind.
Oh, really?
Because they're so 3D.
Well, that's a good compliment, isn't it?
It really is.
And how did you actually find you took to the treatments then? With obviously Kate next to you and training you and guiding you, have you sort of you seem to have taken to it pretty well.
I was so nervous at first, as anyone would be, because you're, tattooing someone's face, or you're, using a blade on someone's face. But actually, the way Kate taught me through the first few days on the skins really actually showed that the technique she uses can actually be learned very quickly.
Yeah.
And that it naturally follows the facial shapes. So actually, it's not difficult once you start to understand the technique to use the machines, and as long as you are very precise, don't forget anything she's taught you. There's reasons that you're doing it in sections that means that you can make the flow. It works, and I really feel like I've taken it to it.
And how have the clients been this week?
Oh my god, it made me want to do this even more.
Oh really?
Because we met a lady who'd had cancer and she'd had facial reconstruction, and she that was all healed now, and she just wanted to start to get like some of her look back. Yeah. And she'd never had eyebrows before. They were all very thin, and so we put them on. We did a really natural powder with some microblading, and just her reaction was and then she literally got up and she said, right, can I have my lips done? And she's actually got scarring through her lip, and obviously Katie's got the experience to be able to advise her and get her to a point where she can have the tattooing done. And I want to come back and be there to see her. Do you know what I mean? I just can't wait.
I think all your clients have been what you've been wanting to see you again.
Exactly.
You want to see them again.
I just want to go through their journey.
Is that the same in the estate agency world?
Yeah, no, definitely not. A lot of the times I never want to see the client again.
Oh, right, okay.
There is a few occasions where you get super lovely clients, but nothing like this. And another lady we had, she literally had no brows on her face. And she just got a new partner. Yeah. And she was in her 60s and she didn't think she was going to find love again. And and she was getting up every morning and running to the mirror to put on a bit of makeup on her because she had no brows. Oh wow. And she didn't want to see him to see her. Sorry, get my words fumbled. With no makeup on, and now she doesn't have to worry about that. She can get up every day, and she was absolutely blown away. Tears in her eyes. It was so sweet.
I think they all have been, haven't they, this week?
They really have. We've had some great ones, and the lady at the end was the most fun. Yeah. In the story she had as well.
Well, you see, it's not just about the makeup; it's about the people and everything, isn't it?
I feel inspired. Yeah. And all it's done is reinforce why I want to do this, and it's everything. It's the technical side, it's the business side, and more than anything the people side. Brilliant. It's really
excellent. Well, it's been great having you here, and it's been a very busy week, and we'll obviously be working with you on the business side as well, helping you grow and mentor the business side.
Yes, absolutely look forward to that. I'm going to get straight onto the member site and get watching your videos and learning everything I need to know to be hugely successful.
Excellent.
Well, you'll be seeing me here in a few years' time.
I'm sure you will. Indeed, and we'll look forward to seeing you coming back soon, and good luck with your initial case studies and juggling the estate agency with the permanent makeup at the same time.
Yes.
Excellent. And thank you for the flowers. Very nice as well.
Very welcome.
Brilliant. Take care, Jenny.
Thank you.
Bye.